Hello, hello. But so while everyone does their outlap, and maybe doing their setups, and I'm gonna take this opportunity to go quickly do something. I'll be back in a sec.
Coated.
Oh, well, luckily I haven't missed anything. Everyone's still on that outlap. Who is gonna be there first? It will be an AlphaTauri, but which one? Broken Apple. Okay. Alright, and then hide that. Okay. So yeah, Broken Apple, and then I'm pretty sure that's K1 behind it, if I'm not mistaken. It is. I'm expecting pole for K1 today, not gonna lie.
Commentator going AFK on the job, like he's me when working from home or something.
Oh, shush. I mean, at least the league, you know, at least I actually race in this league, and you know it's not cross-platform, so you being here is kind of irrelevant. At too easy. Okay. Broken Apple starting his lap. I don't know how. Oh, a little bit of wheel spin. So he might have to. The smart choice right now would be to save his ERS and go again, because I don't think this lap is going to be at all very good, considering the little wheel spin he had, and he also had a collision with the wall. I don't think he has any wing damage, but that's going to seriously inflict his time. However, K1 behind him is gaining, so we might see a potential tow for who I think was already going to be the pole sitter. Chesney Reese has been away for a week, so he lost his touch, probably. Oh, and we have Broken Apple in a wall. I went off at the complete wrong time. He is just sat there. I think he's waiting for everyone to go by. But that means there is no tow for K1, who could have set an absolutely like an abomination of it. Oh! Is he out? No, he's not out. Okay. Damn. K1 loses it at the final chicane. Is very lucky to not be out, because is he not boxing? Okay, he's just setting a lap. Alright.
Well, it was an abomination of a lap, I guess.
Yeah. That was I was not expecting that, but we do have some laps on the board, so I should probably address those. Reese going pole with a 132.7, but there's definitely going to be a lot better laps than that. Marinov, who was also quite pacey around here, doing some 5-lappers yesterday around here, and he was quicker than I thought he'd be. You have Sponge Star in the Haas. Let's let me go fastest lap. We have the only person who's actually close to Reese is Marinov. Shocker has had a howler of a lap, but again, these are people's first laps, so they're probably coming round to go in again. But is that the other Alpine on his outlap? And what about Zlippy, the Aston Martin, who hasn't raced here for quite some time, I'm pretty sure? I don't think he was there last week, and I don't think he was there the week before. So what can he do? What's it gonna be? It's gonna be a 133.1. That puts him P3. But part of me believes he will not stay there because K1 has the potential to be number one. He has been putting in the practice. He knows how to take the chicane. He knows the cornering well, and that he will be entering the pits. Now let's check Matty Rambo, who is on his lap. I'm not sure about his pace. Wave, who I completely forgot about, goes pole. Only 28 thousandths away from Reese. Could we be seeing a Ferrari 1-2? Will K1 have an absolute howler? But Kaya coming across the line. What's it going to be? IRT Kaya, a 135.6 is not going to cut it. Even as a first lap, he probably made a few mistakes, but that's okay. What can Matty Rambo do as he goes past the final chicane? Mercedes in front of him, Kookaburra on his outlap, so I'll be sure to watch his lap. But what can Matty Rambo do? I'm just going to call him Rambo to be easier. Deploy use, that's a 134. So you can really tell who's been putting in the practice and who hasn't. I'm really waiting to see that lap time from K1 though. Very excited. He has basically already completed his bank lap. He just needs to not mess up the final chicane. It should be a very decent time for him. I've got high hopes for him. But is that Reese? No, it is Wave coming round to go into the pits. Is that Jay the Don though? No, it is Dylan on his outlap, who neither of them have set a time. I'll be back to watch Kookaburra in a minute. Actually, you know what? No, we'll stay on Kookaburra. He looks quick. He got the corner slightly went a little bit wide. You can take it a little. I'm pretty sure you can just go over the curb, and I'm pretty sure cut some of the white line as well, and it won't invalidate you. And I found myself doing that yesterday quite a few times and getting away with it. So pretty sure he can gain a little bit of time free there, but it is his first lap, so hopefully he doesn't mess up the chicane like K1 did. Takes it nicely. You can go over the little curb there and cut the corner a little bit, gain more time, but comes around the final corner. What's it going to be? It's going to be quite a decent time, I think. 132, so Kookaburra only a 10th down on Reese, not even that, less than a 10th down on Reese, and a 10th down on our current pole sitter. So I think qualifying could be quite interesting. 10 minutes to go. K1 is where? K1 is on his outlap. K1 is on his redemption, is on his way to his redemption lap. The smart choice here, I think, personally, would be to let the broken apple go and follow behind him and get a potential tow for his lap. What can Dylan do? Dylan, I was not expecting that from the Alfa Romeo. See, here's the thing, I say it every time. He is one of the best in F2, just like no, he doesn't talk in F2 drivers chat. He's under the radar, so he's very incognito, and everyone forgets about him. But not me. He has taken pole. Some very interesting laps. K1 doing the smart thing, letting the other people go, getting a potential tow. Or not, he's gone a bit too far back. And he will not get a tow now, but something just happened. Shocker is on his outlap. He can definitely improve. Wave moving out the way. No, that's Reese actually. Reese is on his lap. He's saving. I think he messed up because he hasn't invalidated. But what can Jay the Don do? Oh, he's already set his lap at 133.7. everyone has laps on the board. Is that Wave come around the final corner to start his lap? Is he going to be improving? We'll soon find out. Well, not soon. It's going to be quite a while to see if we find out. But I'm quite happy to be there when he does. Zlippy on his outlap. What about K1? How's he doing? I'll check in with him once I've seen Wave. Actually, Sponge Star actually. Is he on an... Is he doing any good? He should be. Anyway, where's K1? K1, K1, K1. No, wave, 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 wave. I didn't miss it. Alright, good. Okay. He's up 2/10. So, currently, he's sitting pole. And what about K1? Where is he? He is up 2/10. He's up 2.5 So, he is going to get a lap on the board, considering he doesn't mess up. Like, bro, almost invalidates. Keeps it very nice and tidy. He's going to be coming around the final corner. What's it gonna... That's a good lap. Oh, I've only just realised Dylan has a 131.9. I was saying that Wave was going to go pole. But what can Wave do? He could have improved a lot. I don't think it's going to be enough though. It's enough to take P2 back from K1. But Dylan has an amazing lap. I don't think that's going to be beaten. Kookaburra and Shocker on their laps as well. Shocker's up on his time.
Fraud.
Chesney Fraud. Shoots. I don't know. Who is that? I'm going to assume Gabby. Kookaburra is an outlap. Shocker, I don't think is going to improve. Yeah, he's boxing. He knows it's going to be down this time. He's saving the tyres, I'm pretty sure.
Hi, Gabby.
Yeah, definitely Gabby. Alright. Kookaburra starting his lap.
Not Gabby.
Not Gabby. Okay. Who then? Potentially Ebar, who knows?
Okay, Gabby.
Chesney ain't having it. Alright. We have, actually, is that Wave? Wave and Sponge Star. Is there going to be a potential toe?
Who else would it be in the group?
Who else would it be in the group? I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean, but...
Not Ebera. Fraud.
Not Ebar, fraud. Kookaburra. He's up on his time, but not... I can't see because the bloody message. He is up on his time, but if he gets this corner a little bit better... No, it's exactly the same as it was last
The group
time.
including Gabby, Josh, Riz, etc. Reese is driving, so it's Gabby.
Exactly, Reese is driving. And it's not going to be Josh because... You know. Josh is great. Although I don't know how Kookaburra took this last time. I'm pretty sure. Very nice. Okay.
It's neither.
Enough. He's going in. I think he's quite far down on his time. I don't think he's trying to change. Who is Marinov? Are we gonna see an improvement from Marinov? I don't think we are.
It is a New Oak member.
It is an
Not
Ewok.
those ones.
Oh, it's Chimp. Is it Chimp? I can't think of another one. Or is it Wave? No, Wave's driving. Wait, Wave's in the pit
Maybe.
though. Okay, yeah, it's Chimp. I've figured it out. Okay, so Marinov goes P3. Marinov has some crazy pace here. Reese hasn't been out in a while. He might be saving a set of softs. As I say that, he
New
comes
Oak's
out.
frauds.
Reese coming out, trying to improve
Your
on his
brother
banker
is a
lap.
fraud, fuck you.
beef in the chat, but I've got a race to commentate, so I can't involve myself too much. Reese is I did say away for a week. But I hope you had a nice holiday in Cornwall. Lovely location.
Just Wookiees from Wish.
Is anyone coming across the line? Is that Jay the Don on his outlap? What about the person behind him?
Stellar fraud. Hope you crash and burn.
Oh well, you're the one talking in a league race Twitch chat, acting the bollocks. So I wouldn't be calling other people a fraud when that's the activities that you're up to. Anyway, Dylan on his outlap. Everyone's on his outlap apart from Marinov, but I'm pretty sure he just set a lap, so he's going to be coming into the pits this lap. Shocker.
You're the one commentating it.
Yeah, I'm the one commentating it. Obviously. Thanks for pointing out the obvious, mate. Did he hit the wall? I don't think it's going to matter anyway. Who's that coming across the line? Wave starting his lap. Wave has some crazy pace as well. He's only 3/10 down on Dylan, but we could see an improvement from Dylan.
Lap. Riveting gameplay, Ima.
Kaya's lap, huh? Kaya's on an outlap. What? Well, I just got a little glimpse of that, but Jay the Don is in a wall. How has he managed that? Alright, let's go on board with IRT Kaya. Taking it a little bit slow around the chicane. After all though, it is IRT Kaya. But wait, hold on. Is that K1 on his outlap? It is. What about Kookaburra? Where's Kookaburra at? Kookaburra's also on his outlap. Kookaburra looking to get a tug? Is that right? I don't know. I'm banking. Not trying to get advantage by sticking behind K1. Backed off a little bit. Might be able to get a little bit of slipstream, but I don't think he'll have too much of an influence.
Looking to get a tug is something different.
Shut up. I want to see if Kookaburra's up on his time or not. Actually, no. Wave is 5 seconds up. Okay, and what about Reese? Reese is at about 2/10 up. Nothing amazing. Where's Kookaburra? How?
That's what your brother is looking for off of Wave.
Bro, move! I'm trying to see the times, bro. I can't see. Alright, I guess it's just going to be a mystery. Oh wait, hold on. Qualifiers ended. That flew by.
Probably TBH.
Well, Reese put it P3, so good on him. K1 though is up, but I can't see how much by.
Why streams aren't trying toes down strip though.
Toes, that's the one. Not tug.
8 plus 1.194.
Bro. What can K1 do? Is he going to improve? Yes, he is. That's my driver. That's my goat. K1, that's my goat. Going pole position. Kookaburra is down on his time. That's unfortunate. What about Chucker? 4/10 up. Wait, hold on. No, it's a murdered time still. Okay. About P7.
K1 is a gay fraud.
P8. Nah, K1's the goat, mate. You're the gay fraud. Okay. Hold on. Hold on.
A title charge just needs Reese and Kookaburra to commit die.
Is Reese going again? I don't think it's going to be an improvement though. No, it's not. Okay. Hurry up, lads. Ain't got all day. That's my driver. We love K1.
Frauds. Ferrari frauds.
Agreed. Chimp, we don't agree on a lot of things.
I can't make it flex biceps.
But that's one thing we can agree on. Kookaburra, I know you're watching, mate. I wish you luck for that. I wish you luck, man. Just stay. I know you had a mudded race last week. Just stay clear of any accidents. Try and keep up with Reese if you can. I don't know what your race.
Getting raped into T1.
Bro, exactly. And Shocker, just Mercedes as a whole. So yeah, amazing grid. Although Shocker only used 2 sets, and so did Reese and Dylan and K1. So I'm pretty sure K1 was on an old tyre when he pulled that.
They
so
struggle in quali.
they struggle in quali. Yeah, they do struggle in quali. Like they're not great, but Kookaburra's race pace, and so Shocker's, to be fair,
Someone's getting put in wall lap 1100%.
Oh, easily. There's no way they're not. Someone's dying this race. If anyone's watching, Kookaburra, I suggest you put on if you're watching, put on the soft tire for the start. Put on the soft.
75% of the race won't matter, lol.
Right, like I'm not gonna lie. If you're leading going into the last lap of the race,
from late safety car.
Yeah, like if you're last on if you're first coming up to like the last part of the final lap, like start of sector 2, like end of sector, you know what I'm talking about, the DRS zone, you're finished. So if you just don't be P1 and you're chilling, unless you have that much of a gap. Stay P2. But yeah, anyway, I'm excited to see the strategies, because obviously there will be safety cars, so people might put on softs to get that head start. But lights are going out, and K1 is on the softs. He wants to get away early. Let's see if he can do that. Gets away quite well, I think, but I can't really tell. Dylan trying to take him down the inside. He's very aggressive. K1's already been pushed wide. K1's gone from first to 5th immediately, and Slippy is not having a good race start, and neither is K1, who's already in P4 after getting pushed wide by Dylan. So that's going to be looked at in the stewards room, I can almost guarantee. Wave though, not trying to let Dylan get away, trying to save the tyres. The grip around here is shocking, and Shocker has already got a 3-second time penalty. So sorry, what happened? So not a great start for K1, Reese, Zilippi, and an okay start for the Mercedes, who need to work together to try and make their way up the grid. And quite surprisingly, they weren't the ones that got murdered. It was, well, K1 trying to fight Marinov. I wonder what the setups are like here too, because the wings.
Reese fraud. I knew it.
The wings can impact the pace a lot, considering the difference. But if Kookaburra want to have any chance in this race, then they're either going to need a safety car or they're going to need to catch up to K1.
When half the league gets banned.
Damn. Okay. At the moment, Reese is in the mud for his potential championship. This race is deciding the championship, or could be. But after a little bit of wheel spin there, I don't think Reese is having a very good time. Kookaburra gets past the broken apple, and I don't know where he came from. Although K1 and Marinov fighting up ahead, Dylan is trying desperately to break out of that DRS. I should probably put on some. Well, that's true. We all know about Chesney Reese and his famous drive through penalties. The front four are not letting Dylan get away. Wave has not used any battery, so he has got the pace over Dylan. Dylan has had to use a little bit to try and pull away, but it's not worked. But K1 and Marinov and Kookaburra, the rest of the grid pretty much have used. Rest of the grid have used 50% of theirs, more or less. K1 on the soft tyres should be able to snag the position from Wave. Granted, he doesn't get put into a wall again, almost. Is he going to try the move? No, he's not. He's going to play it safe. He knows he has the DRS advantage. He knows he has the tyre advantage. Not quite the battery advantage, but that all goes down to how Wave wants to use it. But Reese is catching up to Zalipi and the rest of the grid. Kookaburra is using the broken apple for his DRS to try and catch up to everyone else. But K1 is going to have the DRS on Wave. He's going to have the DRS on Dylan. Actually, no, he's not.
Reese is in the mud. Reese
Dylan has broke out of the DRS zone and is free. But K1 coming down the longest straight in the history of F1, I'm pretty sure. That might not be right. Don't judge me on that. Holy dive bomb. Marinov has just cooked his race and went for the stupidest dive bomb I think I've ever seen and absolutely ruined it. Well, that's his race pretty much over, unless he has a safety car. So Dylan absolutely flying. Wave is not in his DRS, so as long as a safety car doesn't come out, Dylan is almost guaranteed gonna win here. But K1 overtaking Wave, and those soft tyres are gonna allow K1 to try and catch up to Dylan. But I don't think it's gonna happen. Dylan has the pace, and K1, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not to get the DRS onto Wave, but it did let Dylan escape them even more. So K1 has just helped Dylan gain more of an advantage. K1 behind Wave, I think, was that a wasn't it?
Overtaking Reese, fire.
No way. I'm pretty sure he's already there, to be fair. Kookaburra overtaking the broken apple yet again. K1 and Wave away in the distance. 3-second difference. Kookaburra is putting the burners on. If Reese doesn't hurry up and catch up, then it could be a championship going down to the final race. And it will be Kookaburra advantage. K1 though, at the moment, I'm pretty sure does have fastest lap, so and he has pole, so far it's a good race from Jedidon, getting a 3-second time penalty. I don't know why.
Reese was up to 10th. I think he spun again low.
Reese, I think Reese's race is over. Orange rear wing, so he's not going to have the DRS, which is one of the key elements to this track to gaining time. He's down in 11th. I don't even think a safety car can save him. He's going to be...
He got rear-ended by a Merc Black 1.
Oh, so he's had that during the start then. Which Merc was it? I'm going to assume it's Shocker because he's fallen off quite a lot. He might have wing damage.
He got rear-ended by his own skill issue.
I don't think either of them have wing damage. Kookaburra, oh, that's not gonna be very good for Kookaburra. But I'll have to see the safety car. There is a safety car. Dylan's lead is in the bin. K1 living the absolute dream right now. Surely he boxes. I think this has come out at perfect time. Dylan's boxing. Wave. Was that a late? Was that a certified late decision for a box? Because I'm pretty sure that is actually against the rules. K1 coming into the bits. Kookaburra also boxing. Everyone is sending it into the pit lane. What about Reese though?
Sure Dylan gets to me pen illegal overtake.
Sure Dylan gets pen illegal overtake. I don't think. Where did Dylan get an illegal overtake? I didn't see that. I don't think that happened. Broken Apple staying out though, so utilising his tyre life. Jay the Don.
Just cross pit entry line, throw the book at him. Lap 1.
There's a lot of stuff happening right now, and I can't concentrate
K1.
on it all. Oh well, lap 1. That would be looked at. Yeah, definitely. Oh well, good. If it gets reported, obviously, I'm not sure if K1's the type to report something. He might do though. If it depends on his second race win in a row, after not winning, after only getting his first race win since the beginning of the league last week, then I'm sure he'll submit a ticket or two to try and benefit himself. But we still have 75% left of a race to go, and Reese. See, I'm not sure even if he's back in it because the safety car.
Next season I'm going for WDC.
Next season you're going for World Drivers' Championship. Well, Flatbread, I'll have you know that depending on whether the times get changed, Reese and Kookaburra are staying down in F2, considering their pace.
Reese just messaged me confirming orange rear wing low.
Yeah, so I don't think Reese is in this race. He might be fine for a couple of points or two, but I don't think it's not looking too good for Reese, let's just say that. Even if Kookaburra does get a severe
He's
penalty.
probably just sticking it out to beat any DNFs here.
Yeah, it's smart. There has already been one, and this is a pretty close, tight track, so there's probably going to be a couple more that might break him into the points, as long as Reese isn't, one of them that gets terrorized and one of the ones that gets DNF'd. But we have Broken Apple leading. Only thing is, he hasn't boxed. So Dylan is going to have the jump, as well as Wave, who had an interesting strategy of getting out of the DRS by obtaining a 3-second time penalty for cutting the corner. So, what are pens looking like anyway? Penalties. Shock has 3 seconds, Sponge Star has 3 seconds, and Wave has 3 seconds. So Kookaburra right now is P4. Will hards last to the end? I don't know. I don't think they will. Something's telling me they won't last. And Matty Rambo needs to hurry up if safety car's going to end this lap. And I don't know where it comes. I don't know the point from where it comes in. So, but yeah. Anyway, I'm going to keep the tyres on. So Broken Apple on the mediums, only 6 laps old really. So it's a bold strategy staying out, but you never know. It could work for him later on down the line. If there is another safety car, then he's kind of mudded himself. Safety car in his lap. Okay, so has Matty Rambo just? No, he's not. I think he almost rammed into Reese's ass. But I think Wave is going to be the only person to score some decent points for Ferrari for the constructors. And Wave, I'm pretty sure, got spun by K1. What happened? I completely missed that. But K1 back, K1 into P4, Kookaburra into P3, then into P1. So Kookaburra is actually looking mighty fine here, but the Ferraris
just screwed everyone.
Broken Apple. Did he just like did he brake check on the line? Is that what happened?
Went way too eerie on the SC restart and had to brake.
Yeah. He's gonna be facing an intense penalty, I reckon. Ticket or not. But Dylan again has broken the DRS. Even though there was a safety car.
The SC and the game auto braked for him.
Oh man. Still, that'd still be his fault though, because he went too early. K1 trying to follow Kookaburra, but there will be no DRS until lap 10. I'm pretty sure.
Even lets that happen low.
Well, he said stupid, but like they're overtaking the safety car when it's yellow flag, so not really stupid. Otherwise, you're just breaking the game. And K1 almost rear ends the broken apple. Kookaburra into P2 though, trying to chase down Dylan, who has crazy pace. This is really interesting. Like, honestly, this is anyone's race. Because Kookaburra is closing the gap to Dylan ever so slowly. He is losing time now, but not Reese, no. Reese is we're just gonna let the. But you know what? I'm not gonna talk about the Ferraris or pay attention to the Ferraris until later on in the race, and we'll see if they can surprise us. Kookaburra struggling through there though, making a little bit of wheel spin, having to brake there so he doesn't smack into the wall. Dylan is 2 seconds away, broken out of the DRS, but. Hold on. K1 has fallen down to P8. Shocker is causing havoc. What is K1 doing? Is he waiting for DRS? Because there's no DRS, mate. Sponge Star trying to fight off Shocker as hard as he can. I think Sponge Star is going to be forced to use some ERS. Is that Sponge Star covering quite erratically there? I think. What is Shocker doing? Shocker had the most amazing sniff of Sponge Star, but Sponge Star manages to keep it P6. DRS has been enabled. Kookaburra 3 seconds behind Dylan. Nah, Dylan's gone. Dylan is gone. Unless another safety car comes out, which probably will happen. Who just boxed? Sponge Star box. Wing damage potentially? Chesney Reese, the Ferraris. I know I said I wouldn't pay attention to them, but they have broken into the points. There could still be a point finish for Reese. Wait, hold on. Reese has DRS. Interesting. I thought he had a damaged rear wing. He's just going to have to struggle with keeping the car on the ground and not spinning. What happened? Matty Rambo, severe collision with Zippy. Is that a safety car? No, it's just yellow flag. Does that give K1 wing damage? It does not. What about no, K1's wing is perfectly fine. And oh, there is a safety car because Sponge Star and the broken apple. Well, the broken apple's retired. On track, I think.
vs Reese battle is straight fire.
It's bro. I don't care about the front of the pack. I'm watching that on the restart. You're gonna have to remind me as well because I'll probably forget. So Dylan, who broke away from Kookaburra again, is being faced with another problem, and that is safety car. Kookaburra's not boxing, but Dylan is. What's the strategies? Is everybody else boxing? Oh, that's a late move into the pits by K1. Interesting. Why are people boxing? Well, would have the hards not gone to the end? Wave's got 8-second penalty now. He's now having fun. But Kookaburra is leading. IRT Kaya is in 5th place. You have never seen it. Kookaburra, who started 8th and 7th and had a little bit of a tussle with Reese, I'm pretty sure, on turn 1, is leading the race and potentially earning big points for the Constructors' Championship. Let me see Sponge Star's even spent in the pits as well. Josh is not happy. Josh is a little bit mind boggled in the F2 chat. Okay, so breaking news: Kookaburra got hit into Reese apparently, and Matty Rambo has said that he missed his braking point and admitted to the incident. So, depending on what footage gets submitted, Kookaburra will not have a penalty at the end of this. F2 constructors then, what's it looking like? Ferrari are on 200 points, Mercedes 187 points. So, as far as I'm aware, Mercedes will take the lead. At the current standings anyway, Mercedes will take the lead in the constructors and will have the advantage in Abu Dhabi. And let's have a look at drivers as well while I'm here. Josh confronting the broken apple, who is now where? Dead. Okay.
Hitting on both SC so early in the race, bit of a weird strategy from a good chunk of the grid.
Yeah, I know. Like the tires. See, here's the thing though. I don't know like tire wear on this track. I know like the grip around here is like very, very difficult because you have to have a low wing setup for the final straight because it's kind of like the whole thing. Hards are bad. Nah, I don't think so. Oh, right, okay, understand. This guy was curious. So, yeah, like the grip around here is bad. I was doing 5 lappers, and even on softs, I was struggling to keep the car on the ground.
Yeah, I think best move was to stay out on first SC.
Yeah, or stay out on this safety car like Kookaburra's done, because like Dylan's gonna have to make his way up the grid with like, you know, the massive DRS train, and it's gonna be really hard for him to break away, I think. Even though Dylan has shown incredible pace and he is on new mediums, unless he can get away from K1 and Reese, who are very pacey, I don't think it's I think they're gonna give each other a tough time, and I think the top 5 are gonna have an advantage. But Kaya is in P5, and I did not expect that. He's had a very good race today, even though his positions might have just been gained on massive safety, on like safety cars and like incidents. It's still very good from him. So, considering like his other races and other like positions, it's a very good race from him. Anyway, will SpongeStar get back in time for the safety car to come in? I don't think so. I think safety car's going to go up for another lap and benefit. Oh no, it's very late. So, what can Kookaburra do? Will Kookaburra pull a broken apple, or will Kookaburra do this correctly? I'm going to watch Marinov and see what kind of a jump Kookaburra gets. And Marinov has that reaction time, and Kookaburra has kind of got away a little bit. Enough where he won't get terrorized into P1. A very big dive from Chesley Reese onto K1. Kaya into P6. Will he get the overtake on Dylan? He will. That's Kaya back into P5. Kookaburra has held on to his lead well. Dylan going for the going down the inside on Kaya. Managed to make it stick with an incredible exit. Now Kaya's under attack from K1, but that's kind of some erratic movement from Kaya and interesting defending, but a half spin from Kaya. Going to burn those tyres a little bit, especially considering they are very old and K1 is on fresh mediums. But Dylan has escaped yet again. And K1's let Kaya go. Might be an illegal overtake. How's Reese doing? Reese is trying ever so hard. Is that another safety car? Or virtual? Virtual safety car. So Kookaburra, I'm pretty sure, was under attack. Oh no, dude. Oh, that's bad. Dylan has, I think, had his race ruined by a 5-second time penalty for ignoring the yellow flags. That is painful. I'm sure he's not going to be very happy about that. Kookaburra, though, was saved from Marinov, who I think was going to try and send it down the inside. So Kookaburra has been blessed. Dylan is going to have to make up that 5-second time as much as possible, but considering the safety car, the virtual safety car, he's going to have less time to pull away, and it's going to be very difficult for him to get a good position now after what was such a good race as well, and qualifying, to be fair. It's a bit unfortunate for him. But we might be able to see any drive-through penalties from people ignoring the yellow flags as well. Kookaburra's got the best of it. Slippy's left. I think it might be an internet connection. SpongeStar's got a drive-through. Anyone else? I don't think so. Nope, just SpongeStar. So SpongeStar, while being last, has to get a drive-through penalty. So Kookaburra is under the attack from Marinov, and there is a massive ERS difference between the two. Kookaburra using it down to 38%. Marinov has at least a 30% advantage. But again, Kookaburra has the lead, and he has the pace, but so does Marinov. Dylan's P3, overtaking, I'm pretty sure, 2 people. Lippy is ghosted, so it's going to be quite easy for K1 to gain and get a better DRS enabled as well. So if K1 can get into the DRS in time, he's going to be looking quite good. But is that Kookaburra down? Kookaburra's lost 2 positions. I don't know what happened there. Maybe a little bit of a nudge from Marinov. But Dylan now trying to attack Marinov. This is going to help Kookaburra as they're both going to lose time. But Dylan round the inside. That great move, and it forces Marinov to go off track. But then Kookaburra has to slow down a little bit. He just needs to not let them break out of the DRS zone. It's going to be close. Kookaburra about 9/10 down on Marinov. I don't think he's going to let it happen though. I think they do. I think he does have the DRS. Or does he not? He does. Okay. He's going to be able to stick with them. But Marinov has used plenty ERS. There is now no advantage. As Lippy has joined back, but he's going to find himself in P7. This ain't great. But Kookaburra, I have high hopes for Kookaburra. He's had a brilliant race so far, and I'd hate to see it end up like Dylan's has. Even though, to be fair, Dylan has still P5 is not bad, but there has been an incident, and I think that SpongeStar in the wall, Wave Dre nicking the fastest lap trying to overtake K1, I think. He's going to have the better exit. But K1's using battery. No, he's not. What? What kind of strategy is this? He's going to... Is it... Shocker's lost a position. Waves up into P4. Trying to compensate for his 8-second time penalty. Kookaburra just sitting back behind Marinov. Kookaburra knows that there has been an incident. Wave. Oh no, Matty Rambo. Not having the best of days. But Kookaburra knows that he can just sit back behind Marinov. He knows that eventually they're going to catch up to Dylan because of the DRS advantage that they have. With Kookaburra having a little bit of a ERS advantage by at least 10 to 15%. He knows that Marinov is flashing. Is he going to get the overtake done? He is. Is Marinov going to try and send it back down the inside? No, he's not. See, Dylan has a 5-second time penalty.
Dylan breaking 5s gap here at this rate. Will Meds make it to the end?
I think the mediums will make it to the end, but I don't know. Wait, they'll be 22 laps old, I think. Is my maths right? Probably not. 8 plus 16, 14. No, they'll be 22 laps. Bro, what am I smoking? They'll be 14 laps old by the end. But yeah, Kookaburra just knows that no matter what, at the moment he's P1, considering the time penalty.
Should make it on 50 pence Meds.
I think they will make it to the end, but he will be struggling. But so will be the hard runners, because theirs are going to be 19 laps old. -lap-old tyres, and Dylan is doing well to escape and cover off that time penalty, to be fair. So it might not be over, but a safety car could ruin it. But is that Shocker? Oh no. I'm not sure if he's been pushed wide or he...
Dylan wins this unless SC or Kookaburra throwing softs on under VSC.
Nah, I don't. Because, again, like... both their tyres will be dying to the end, but... I mean, yeah, I think you're right. K1 with a 3-second time penalty. I don't know where he cut a corner. Very difficult to do it through there, but he's somehow managed. K1's not going to be happy about the race, I don't think. Dylan pushed him wide. We have to remember about that as well. Dylan might be facing another penalty for pushing K1 wide. So it could be, I don't know, he could be facing 10-second penalty, 8-second penalty. I didn't see the whole incident, I just saw him being pushed wide, so I don't know the whole context behind it. But, yeah. Anyway, Kookaburra. Trying to stick behind Marinov. Again, Marinov does have 10 ERS left, and he is using it, and Kookaburra knows. Because Marinov is flashing, and Kookaburra doesn't even have to use ERS here. Because Marinov doesn't have any. Kookaburra can just save and have the advantage whenever he likes, and then just use it on the end, like towards the end of the race, and use it to his advantage. Though, can I just say, Marinov has had some amazing pace, and so is the rest of the grid. Just a little bit unlucky from a lot of them. It is Las Vegas. You win some, you lose some. But Kookaburra is trying his best to fend off Marinov. Is Marinov going to try and take it down the inside? No, he is not. Oh, yes, he is. And he has made the move stick, but Kookaburra's got DRS, so he will soon see himself back into P2. This is probably the most entertaining fight we've got going on so far. But Kookaburra having a bad exit. Marinov being able to take the position back. But the DRS straight will probably see Kookaburra no matter what back into P2 as long as they keep it clean. The grid is pretty spread out at the moment. K1's trying desperately to get back into the mix with Kookaburra and Marinov, but Mag Rambo secures a 5-second time penalty for corner cutting. Let's have a look at penalty, shall we? So we have Dylan, who's covered off his 5-second penalty and almost covered off any extra penalties that might be added to him. He's sitting absolutely lovely. Kookaburra has got past Marinov. It's just going to be a recurring sequence between the two, because the DRS straight, if you can't break out of it, it's you're just going to lose the position no matter what situation you are in, because of how strong it is and how much speed you can build up depending on the setups. I think Dylan might have more of a downforce setup because he's gaining so much time in sector 1 and 2. Or sector 1 halfway through sector 2 anyway. Whereas Chesney Reese, P9, but he's a long distance from Shocker, so P9 might be where Chesney Reese finishes. He does that fastest lap and he is in the top 10. So very good from Chesney Reese. I think he boxed to try and secure that lap. And if a safety car happens, he will be at quite the advantage. May Rambo with another penalty. It's not looking good for him. God, I'm absolutely dying in this heat, dude. If you're living in the UK right now, you know how I feel. Because I'm dying. But there is a safety car. There is a safety car. And what incident is that? What happened? I think SpongeStar's DNF'd. SpongeStar's put it in a wall, I'm pretty sure, on the track.
R.I.P. Dylan.
Yeah, nah, Dylan's finished. Dylan is probably absolutely devastated right now, but Kookaburra, however, probably very happy about this. Now, here's the thing. Will we see Kookaburra boxing? We will. What about Marinov? Is Marinov staying out? No, Marinov's boxing as well. But actually, no, Dylan, it's not going to matter. Because the penalty, Dylan's still going to be... He gained so much time. He was able to remove his 5-second time penalty while staying ahead of Kookaburra, who is in P4 right now. And Chesney Reese is boxing. Marinov stayed out. Yeah, I don't think that was smart. His thought process was probably that he'll have the lead straight away, but his tyres, like... Nah, and Wave stayed out as well, which I don't think was smart considering his penalty. Oh wait, he can't get rid of it, it's for only 3 seconds. Alright, well, fair enough. But still, man.
We're still bottling.
Alright, here's the thing though, like... May Rambo retired, and that's a retire on track as well, so that's not going to be very good for him. Chesney Reese into P7, and we know that Reese has very good pace. He may have an orange wing.
Correct decision to pit there from Reese. No position loss, so free, fresh, soft.
Exactly, yeah.
Hoping for Kookaburra to get spun.
Nah, hoping for... As your Mercedes counterpart, Chimp, I thought you'd be hoping for him to win, considering you called them Ferrari frauds. But I am hoping for Kookaburra to get a fantastic result. I think he deserves it after his race last time. And did I just see a half spin from Wave on the safety car? Now that's fraudulent. Is Wave? No way. What was that, dude?
Through. The pause. Go
Wait,
for box.
did you try and box and then you and then you
F.
did you try box and then you paused the game to go into what race direct or something and you put it back on the check? Is that what happened? Tell me that's what happened. Anyway, Wave is also on 10 lap old medium, so
No,
Dylan.
I paused for SC.
Yeah, you paused and it took you back on the track because you weren't in
And
the pit
it
lane
went
yet.
for box automatic.
Oh, it went for box automatic, right? Okay. You probably should have listened to the game. I'm not gonna lie, because you're on 16 lap old hards. Anyway, Dylan's gonna have the advantage. Kookaburra though. Let's see the pattern. Depending on when
I am.
you are
We
boxing.
will see.
Bro, do not box. Safety car will come in this lap. Do not box. If you box now, you're done. Stay out at this point. You should have just let the game box you. So Wave has a time penalty. Marinov 16 lap old hards, so his P1's not going to last long. Kookaburra,
One race shootout for title between Reese and Kookaburra as it stands.
yeah, but I think depending on how their restarts go, one will have the advantage over the other, and I'm pretty sure safety car is in. Yep. So everyone trying to warm up their softs, apart from Kookaburra and everyone else actually. Kookaburra, warm up your softs. Yeah, I think Kookaburra's only problems are going to be Dylan, because K1 has that time penalty. And, damn, okay, So Kookaburra is in the lead. Oh my god!
What was that?
So Kookaburra is in the lead. Reese is in P2, or P3 even, and is now fighting for a podium. Oh my god, I'm actually crying. What? What just happened?
Ferrari number 2 driver terroristing Reese to the podium.
Oh my god. Interesting strategy. Anyway, that's why Wave's the GOAT, man. That's why Wave's the GOAT. Dylan's been absolutely ruined. Dylan had such a good race and is now fighting Kaya, who's almost been put into a wall by Dylan. Kookaburra is trying to keep the lead from K1. All he has to do is stay away from Reese and not fight K1, and they've and Kookaburra has won it. What's the time difference between the two? So Reese is not in DRS. K1 is, but he has a time penalty. So no matter what happens, Kookaburra is your race winner. And K1 took too much curb as well, and has messed up that corner. Kookaburra's broken out of DRS. Hold up a minute. What has so what I gathered is Marinov made the same mistake as the broken apple and went too early, and then the game auto braked him, and then Wave had like rammed into the back of him, and then Marinov's out. And then safety car restart, Wave puts Dylan in a wall because he catches him on the inside, and gives Kookaburra a free P1, and gives Chesney Reese, and pretty much saves Reese. That was very interesting. But as we head on to the final lap, Reese still is 40% ERS. He is gaining though. Reese is trying so hard to get into that DRS for the final straight. Although K1's pulling away massively. Reese did not get the exit they wanted, and DRS has been enabled for the final lap. Reese is not going to be able to catch up. It's down to K1, but I don't think it's going to work unless K1. See, even if K1 sends it down the inside, I don't think there's anything that K1 can do to save the race from Kookaburra. I think as long as Kookaburra keeps it clean, this is a free win.
As it stands, Kookaburra will lead by 2 points into Abu Dhabi, I think.
I mean, so it's an advantage, but it's not that much of an advantage.
Kookaburra needs to let K1 through if he makes a move.
Oh yeah, Kookaburra should not fight him. The penalty is 3 seconds, and Reese is not in the DRS zone. So, oh wait, what? K1, what are you doing?
K1 out of fuel.
Wait, no, K1 letting Shocker through.
WTF low.
K1 letting Shocker through so Shocker can get points. K1 is playing the Mercedes game right now. Kookaburra coming around the final corner as one. Bro, I love that Kookaburra one. I'm actually so happy. Chesney Reese P2 after a disastrous race start. Shocker P3, K1 P4, Dylan P5. That's really upsetting for him. IRT Kaya coming P6. I'm pretty sure that's his best race result in a while. Slippy. Oh my god. That was an amazing race. So that was that. Honestly, I thought it'd be boring. I thought
could get a penalty for race incident too.
Nah, Marinov, no. Matty Rambo already said that he rammed into the back of Kookaburra, so it wasn't Kookaburra's fault, I don't think.
Ooh, interesting.
I don't think it was Kookaburra's fault. So, a very good result for Mercedes after a terrible result in in Canada. But I'm very glad with how that came out, I'm not gonna lie. But anyway, that was that. And that was round 11. So I'll make sure to check in for the race championship decider in Abu Dhabi. And yes, goodbye.